Hey, guess what just showed up today? We're about to find out. I have been working on some bigger trees than my little Poland Pro. You can call it that. That's what they call it. Then that 50cc sock and handle. So what I did is I bought a bigger saw. I bought a Neotec NH-895. It's a clone version of the Husqvarna 395 XP. So here, that's the clutch cover, made out of aluminum, so it's not plastic. What else is in here? What's this? A little bag of tools. Some fancy gloves. Some hearing protection. That looks more like a little kid's toy than would actually be worth using. A little gas can, gas and oil. A little mixing ratio chart on the back. The little blade guard, which is tiny. I ordered this saw with a 24-inch bar. That bar hasn't showed up yet. Out of the saw came today, the bar hasn't showed up. I'm assuming it's still in the mail. But here we are. Here it is. I don't know what happened there. The camera just turned itself off. So basically all I did was I took this cover off. I don't know, we'll see. The decompression valve, that also seems to be like, have a 2-stage. I'll probably delete that. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how easy it pulls over. Everything else seems to be pretty good. I know that I had read some guys had some cylinder bolts that were loose. Oh, I got about a quarter turn out of it. And it's hard to tell. I mean, you never know who's putting these things together. It's tight. Bring you guys in here, take a closer look. So I'll kind of show you what I mean by that kind of 2-stage with the decompression valve. Now, I've never used a chainsaw with a decompression valve. But many concrete saws that I've used have had them, and to me that doesn't seem normal. Comes with an NGK spark plug, at least it says it's an NGK. I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks like an NGK plug to me. Maybe take the muffler off and check how restrictive that thing's going to be. All right, I'm going to need to grab some. Of course, I don't have a 10 millimeter in my 1/4 inch. Surprised I have 10 millimeter at all. 10 millimeter usually tend to find their way everywhere but back to the toolbox. Maybe I'm the only one who has that issue. I don't know, you guys tell me. Do you guys lose your 10 millimeters? All right, so now I gotta take all right, it's pretty empty. I don't know, everything looks good in there to me. All the fins, the casting looks pretty smooth. I mean, I don't see anything that looks out of the ordinary. I'm just gonna start double checking a bunch of these nuts and bolts. And wrong size. We'll go from there. Get her back assembled. That was a little bit loose. What else we got here? Well, get some grease in that clutch bearing right away. I know a lot of guys talked about how the needle bearing there is they get shipped dry. So I'm gonna go grab my little grease gun and we'll get some grease in there. All right, we got some grease in there now. Can't really get in on it. It'd be nice to be able to get in from every angle, but it is definitely better. There's a little alignment tool, or a little alignment. There's an alignment nub right there. Goes in this little grommet. I think we're good now. Be nice to have a bar. Then be able to tell. Maybe it's not good. There we go. Kind of felt like it snapped into place there. Oh boy. Well, there she is. Neotec 895. We will check back when I get the bar in, and we'll get some test cuts. And I'll be fully transparent just like that. Guys, that stud needed to be kind of knocked around. Stuff shouldn't leave the factory like that. Does that mean that the saw is not going to perform well? Absolutely not. But just like everybody else has kind of said, you buy these saws if you're willing to work on them, and I kind of like tinkering on stuff. All right, we'll just have to see how the saw runs. I mean, it looks like a runner right now. It's pretty, but time will tell. Until next time, guys, hit the buttons, and we'll see you back tomorrow.